What do you think is the longest slip and slide in the world? Could it be the Nile River in Africa, which is 6,650 kilometers long? Imagine sliding down that. Now, that's a water ride. But let's not get carried away. We're not really going to slide down these rivers. We're here to explore the top 10 rivers in the world. So, grab your imaginary paddles and keep your swim trunks handy because we're about to dive into the world of rivers. Imagine sliding down a slide that starts in Africa and ends still in Africa. We're talking about the Nile, the river that's traditionally considered the longest in the world. It's like a giant water snake that's about 4,130 miles long. If you were to travel its entire length, you go through 11 countries. It's a vital lifeline for many in Africa, providing water for both people and crops. Now imagine using it as a giant slip and slide. What a ride that would be. You'd whiz by pyramids, elephants, and bustling cities. But be prepared for a really long slide. The Nile is so long that it could stretch across the United States not once, but 1.5 times. So, keep your goggles on and your swim trunks tight. But hold on to your floaties because we're about to head to South America for our next river. Ever heard of the Amazon? No, not the website where you buy your toys, the river. This is no ordinary stream, my friends. It's the largest river by discharge volume of water in the world. Imagine it like a massive water hose, only it's about 3,977 miles long. Now, if the Amazon were a website, it would be the one-stop shop for all things wild and wonderful. It's home to the most diverse collection of creatures you could ever dream of. Picture a world where pink dolphins play tag with giant otters, and where the trees are so tall they could tickle the sky. But here's the catch. Some people even argue that the Amazon could be the longest river in the world. Just like how you sometimes can't decide which toy is your favorite. Next stop, we're sliding over to China to meet the Yangtze. Who's ready to meet a dragon? No, not a real one, but a river named after one. Let's take a journey to the heart of China, where the mighty Yangtze River, often referred to as the Dragon River, makes its grand journey across the land. This isn't just any river, folks. It's Asia's longest river, stretching an impressive 6,300 kilometers. That's longer than the entire width of the United States. The Yangtze is not just long, but it's also a lifeline for millions of people. It's like the main highway of water, bustling with boats and brimming with life. It's so important that it even has its own legend. The Chinese believe the river is a dragon, a symbol of power and prosperity. Now, isn't that a river you'd like to meet? Now, put on your cowboy hats. We're headed to North America for the Mississippi, Missouri. Howdy, partners. Ready to explore the wild, wild west of rivers. Let's mosey on down to the Mississippi-Missouri River System, the American duo of rivers. This river system is like a long, winding lasso stretching about 3,902 miles. That's longer than 1,000 rodeos lined up end to end. Now, this river isn't just long, it's also mighty important. It's like the cowboy of North America, helping to transport goods and providing a home for an array of wildlife. From the rustling reeds along the riverbank to the fish that swim in its depths, the Mississippi-Missouri River System is as bustling as a town square on a Saturday night. So, there you have it, a river that's as essential to America as apple pie and country music. Yeehaw! Now let's saddle up and ride to Siberia for the Yenisei. Brr! Who brought their ice skates? We're going to need them for the Yenisei River. This icy marvel meanders its way through the breathtaking landscapes of Siberia in Russia. It's a chilly surprise, isn't it? Imagine a river so long it stretches for about 5,539 kilometers. That's like going on a road trip from New York to Los Angeles and back again. The Yenisei holds the title as the 5th longest river system in the world. But it's not just about the length, it's also about importance. The Yenisei River is like the lifeblood of Siberia. It provides water for drinking, irrigation for crops, and even energy through hydroelectric power. It's a chilly titan of nature that plays a rather warm role in the lives of the Siberian people. All right, Get your passports ready, because we're heading back to China for the Huanghe. Ever seen a yellow river? No, it's not made of lemonade, but it's still pretty cool. Imagine a river flowing through the heart of China, covering a distance of approximately 3,395 miles. This is the Yellow River, also known as Huanghe. This river isn't just long, it also holds a special place in the history of China. It's often referred to as the cradle of Chinese civilization, because it was around its fertile banks that one of the world's earliest civilizations sprouted. Over the centuries, it has nurtured countless generations with its yellow, silt-laden waters. Now, why is it called the Yellow River, you ask? Well, it's because it carries a lot of yellow silt from the lowest plateau, which gives the river a yellowish color. Pretty cool, right? Next, we're off to South America for the Parana Rio de la Plata. So, stay tuned, folks. Who's ready to salsa? Our next river has all the rhythm of South America. Meet the Parana Rio de la Plata, a river system that flows with the beat of South America. This isn't just any river, it's one of the top 10 longest rivers in the world. Can you imagine that? The Parana Rio de la Plata stretches out to an impressive 4,880 kilometers. That's about 3,032 miles. Wow! This river flows through several South American countries, carrying with it a rich tapestry of cultures, stories, and of course rhythms. It's like the heartbeat of the continent. Its waters have witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, the bloom of unique flora, and the dance of exotic fauna. The Parana Rio de la Plata, with its length and historical importance, truly embodies the spirit and rhythm of South America. Now let's swing over to Africa for the Congo. Ever wanted to explore the deepest river in the world? Buckle up because we're diving into the Congo. Now the Congo River isn't just a sight to behold, it's a record breaker. It holds the title for being the world's deepest river, plunging to depths few dare to venture. Stretching approximately 4,700 kilometers, or in other words, close to 2,920 miles, the Congo River is a lifeline for Africa, winding its way through the heart of the continent. But it's not just about length and depth. The Congo River plays a vital role in Africa. It's a bustling highway for trade and travel, a source of food for millions, and a playground for countless species of wildlife. So, our deep and daring adventure in the Congo comes to an end. But hold on to your hats, because we're not done yet. Finally, let's head to the border of Russia and China for the Amur River. Ever been in two places at once? With the Amur River, you can. Imagine straddling the boundary between two majestic countries, Russia and China. This borderline beauty, the Amur River, is a fascinating waterway that stretches for approximately 4,444 kilometers. That's nearly 3,000 miles long, folks. Now, let's dive into some fun facts. This river isn't just a natural border between two nations, it's also home to a variety of wildlife. From playful otters to majestic sturgeons, the Amur is a thriving hub of biodiversity. And did you know? The Amur has a unique story to tell. Its waters have witnessed centuries of history, from ancient civilizations to modern developments. It's like a living, flowing history book. So, there you have it. The Amur River, a borderline beauty that's as fascinating as it is long. And that's a wrap! We've slid through the top 10 rivers of the world. We've slid down rivers, long and wide, from Africa to the Asian side. Nile's a snake, Amazon's a vine, Yangtze's a dragon, oh so divine. Mississippi, Missouri, a dancing pair, Yenisei's cold, but we don't care. The Yellow River's golden hue, Ubertiche, we salute you. Parana Rio, a salsa twirl. Congo's depth makes your toes curl. Amur, a borderline, all these rivers truly divine. So keep exploring and remember, with lavish creations, learning is always an adventure. Bye!